capital is more important than making money. And you want to lock in your trades, and you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live futures education and training broadcast. This is an outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com, which was created and is owned by Chad Christian. We call him Coach. We refer to him as Coach. Why? Because he coaches us through the muddy waters of everything investing, whether it's day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, dividend investing, you name it. If it can be traded, he educates us on that. And we are here every day, Monday through Friday, talking about everything futures from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We are live, by the way, as a free outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com. Coach is live from 9 to 11 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. We are live here with the futures education and training from 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. And at 5 o'clock, we have what we call the aftermarket show. That is over on YouTube, on our channel over there on YouTube, American Dream Trading. And Don is live there as a host from 5 to 6:30ish, sometimes longer, however long the show goes. So check them all out. We are live those 3 times a day. If you haven't experienced any one of those 3, make sure you check them out. Welcome everybody that's here today. If this is your first time here today, please click subscribe. Also, let's share this live feed out on your social media networks so others may know about it. Make sure you click that notify button so you don't miss any of our live educational broadcasts. Make sure you also smash them like buttons. Give the thumbs up over there on YouTube and smash them hearts and gifts over on TikTok. So for those of you who are on one but not the other, make sure those of you like that are on TikTok, go over and subscribe on YouTube. And maybe you on YouTube, go over and sign up for TikTok or any of the other ones, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, X, Instagram. We're on all the major social media networks. So make sure you have a backup feed just in case your feed happens to go down for some reason. So we're glad you could be here. Again, my name is Mark McSee. I am a moderator here with AmericanDreamTrading.com. Check it out. You should head over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and go over there and grab our free Discord. It's always free. It always has been free. Always will be free. Why should you do that? Well, let me tell you why. I'm glad you asked. Because when you go over there and sign up for our free Discord, you get instant access to our stock lounge, and you can go in there and hang out and ask questions with other members of our community. If you have questions about trading, you can ask those questions in there. Somebody will answer them for you. If you just want a general chit chat about the stock market, you can do that. Cover everything and anything in those lounges. So head on over there. There's also opens the doors for some free educational videos and documents that you can learn more about what we do here. There's also some discount channels in there. You can get discounts and everything from a brand new Tesla to Starlink to all kinds of things. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's a discount in here for TradingView, which is what you see on my screen. It's an independent software. It's not affiliated with AmericanDreamTrading.com at all. You can go to TradingView.com and check that out. I love it. It's a charting program. However, you can link certain brokers to this, and you can actually trade through your brokerage account through TradingView. It's just got all kinds of things you can do as far as charting. I love it. And even though I have a Webull as my broker and I have the Webull software that I can trade through, I haven't linked to my TradingView. I enjoy trading through my TradingView because now I can combine 2 things into one, and I don't have to have necessarily everything up and running in front of me. And I can create trades in here at any time, get in and out of trades, trade widgets, and execute a trade through my Webull account via TradingView. It works very well. I like it. Matter of fact, I like it a little bit better doing it this way than trading straight through Webull. But it's personal preference. So check it out. You go to coaches got a discount on there. So if you're thinking about buying a subscription to TradingView, and I think they have 3 plans that you can choose from. You only need the very basic plan, the lowest cost plan, to be able to trade on. I have the highest, I don't know what it's called, premium plan, I guess it is. I don't know. They're top tier only because I love having lots of individual chart windows open that I can just click on and trade off of. Now you can take one window and split it up. I can put 4 charts on a window if I want. I mean, I can put more than that. I can actually put, I think, up to 16. I believe you can put on a. Yeah, I can go up to 16 if you wanted. But when you're on the lower tier, you're kind of limited on how many things you can open at one time. That's really the only limitations. And I like having it. And being a moderator, I share my screen all the time, so I like just the ease of being able to do that. So, wow, what happened? Oil dumped. Gee, but Chris, look at all that money we missed. Wow, I was yakking. So, anyhow,
I didn't.
thank
I
you.
didn't miss it.
You didn't miss it. All right, Doug's making money. We got members making money here. Good job, Doug.
Thank
Who's
you.
one of our moderators. And you'll see him over there answering questions on your social medias. Also, Wade's over there helping us out. We appreciate her help also. Thank you for helping out there. Oh, look who we got. We got the one, the only, can't be duplicated or copied, Eric Smoto in the house over there on
Let's go.
YouTube.
Let's go.
Let's go. That's Eric's catchphrase. Let's go. And as you can see, he typed that in. He's in, but not only is he in YouTube, he's also over there in TikTok. Wow. That guy can do it all. Hey, welcome, Eric. See Dan up there at YouTube also. Candlestick Johnny, Never Again Volunteer. And Doug's over there. Good to see all of you come back again. All kinds of people pouring in. Morpheus, thank you for sharing the video. Diesel Dan, another one of our moderators over there at TikTok. And he's here. He shared the video also. So make sure you click that share in there. Now, one of the things about your live social feed, if you have a question, you can join. Once you join in here, you can type in a question. We'll try to answer your question as time allows, and we might even try to do some live trading. I already see the questions coming in. Hey, Danny, good to see you again. You know, some of our old faithfuls coming in here. They're in here every day faithfully, trying to learn, pick up some information, and hopefully you are. So we will try to get to your question. I already see questions coming in, and I'll come back to that. This is TradingView that you see on my screen. I also use Webull as my broker, so I have that software. And I've showed that. I don't have it loaded up right at the minute, but I like this. Again, it's a tradingview.com. It's an independent software. It's got nothing to do with this, but it's one of the most widely used around the world. Everybody likes it. It's that good. I highly recommend you checking it out. I believe you can download it for free. They also have a web version too. This is a desktop version that I have here, and I like it. It has, by being a paid member with a VIP Gold, or crypto, or a futures paid membership, you get Coaches 2.0, soon to be released 3.0 indicator that helps us make educated decisions on when to enter a trade and when to exit a trade. Look at that money I'm missing out on. Holy moly. But what you see here is my paper trading or simulated account. I can execute, I can come in here, I can jump in this trade right now, all right? I come in here, bang, and enter a trade, and I can go up here and then click another button and bang, I'm out of the trade that quick. Click of a button. That's just one set of buttons. There's many ways I can enter and exit a trade, right? But I can do this and practice using my different buttons and drawing lines on my charts and different things. You can test things out. You want to be able to master whatever broker you're using. You don't have to use TradingView. If you already have a broker and you like it, there's no reason to change. But you need to know how to use the software, and that's the purpose of using a simulated account, or as we call it, a paper trading account. Of course, it's all digital nowadays, but so you always want to paper trade for a long, long time till you master the software of entering and exiting of trades. Every now and then, maybe once a week, we'll get somebody, hey, I'm stuck in a trade. I don't know how to get out of what buttons do I click, right? They get all discombobulated and confused and stuff, or they can't see what trade they're in. And we're always helping somebody out. Never fails about every week because they didn't take the time to learn all the different ways. There's always more than one way. I can see right here on TradingView, there's one way to get in and out of trades here. I can get in and out of trades here. I can use the DOM and get enter and exit trades using the ladder, price ladder on the DOM. I can come down and use these buttons down here at the bottom, and I can trade that way, in and out. So there's multiple ways to execute a trade. Matter of fact, if you execute a trade, even on TradingView, it'll put a little thing down here that shows you your trade. I can get out here. I can click that X and get out. Bang, see, close that position. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways minimum just on TradingView alone that I can get in and out of a trade, depending on which keys and buttons I want to use. Generally, I'm using the order button, or if I'm doing pure scalps, which is what I do all the time, I'll just use these buy and sell buttons down here. It's one click in, one click out. Wham, bam, thank you, bam. So that's one way of doing it. You need to master that, right? Not only do you need to master your desktop version, you also have to master using your broker software on your phone and on a tablet. Because what happens if your computer burns up or the computer freezes up, right? Just a piece of hardware. Anything can go wrong, from the computer burning up to somebody hitting your power pole and knocking power out to your house, right? Well, what if you're in a trade like right now? What if I was in this, right? And I suddenly lose power? Well, I can pick up my cell phone, which is sitting next to me. I can grab my iPad, which is sitting next to me, and jump on the software there and get in and out of a trade that way. Worst case scenario, I have my cell phone that I can call the broker's 800 number and get in there and ask them to cancel the trade for me to get me out of it. Now, of course, that would be the last resort because you know as well as I do, when you dial a 1-800 number, you're going to wait in line, right, for the next available operator. So that would be your last resort. But you should have that number in your phone or written down on a piece of paper right there in front of you that you can grab that at any time. Always have a backup to your backup, right? And this not just having a backup to your backup, you need to master trading on your cell phone. You need to master trading on your tablet. You may think you may never use it, but in the event of your main trading computer going down, if that's what you're using, um, you don't want to find out you don't know how to use it when you need to use it. So make sure, if nothing else, you can paper trade on your cell phone. You can paper trade on your tablets, right? But you need to know how to do it. You need to be proficient at it. You need to do it on a regular basis. I'm very good now at. I never thought I would trade on my phone. We have members. That's all they do. Matter of fact, old Eric Smoto, he's a big cell phone trader. I don't know if it's still true, Eric, but I did hear him at one time say that's all he traded on was his phone. I don't know if that's still true or not, but uh,
No, I actually never got to trade on my phone. um,
maybe I'm thinking of some other member.
just use my my screens, my four monitors, if you will. I have two vertical monitors followed by two 27 Dell monitors,
Yep.
and that's all I look for. Even when I started brand new, I never really hopped in on my phone. Maybe for like a while, but then right off the bat got a computer. I'm scared to trade off my phone. I'm not comfortable trading off of my phone because I need to look at my charts. I need to look at what everything else is doing around me. I would only look at my phone just to look at the charts. I'll screenshot a chart. But I won't enter a trade on a chart, if you will. If I will, it's gonna be like maybe like one contract at the very most. um, I just have to be on my computer. I have to be on my laptop, or I have to be on my home desk computer.
Hmm.
Either those two.
We do have a lot of members. I'm obviously confusing you with some other member. That's all they do. I can't. I thought it was you, but you
Oh
know how
no,
to
no.
ex. You could get on your cell phone and exit a trade with no problem, though, right?
Oh,
That
absolutely.
that's the difference. You need to master that so you know how to do it.
Yep. Yep.
And
You
I
need
did.
to master how to trade off to your cell phone, off any device. Because what happens if your cell phone, or what happens if your laptop runs out of battery?
Yep.
Boom. And you're in a position. You're in a trade. and you're like, holy crap, I'm inspired right now. And then your laptop dies. Well, guess what? You can easily hop in your cell phone, and then if you know how to work and maneuver your trades on your cell phone, you can go ahead and get out of that trade right there and then.
Yep, exactly. So now I've even taken that one step further. I actually have what do they call them? APC units. Yeah, I have battery backup towers here under. Matter of fact, I have three of them in my house. I have them on my main trading here. I can probably trade. I could probably run my whole system for
Mark even
at
has a,
least.
generator too in the back.
Yeah, that
Imagine,
I
Mark.
don't have. No, I don't. And I do live in a rural community, so that is a real issue. I live in the middle of nowhere. I don't have really any neighbors, so yeah, power does go out, not as much as it used to, but I do have them for those brief times, and I've had it happen twice this year already. I've lost power while I was in a trade. I mean, my stuff stayed on because the backups kicked on. I mean, you don't even notice it. Those things are so great. They kick on immediately. You don't even notice it. The only reason I know the power went out is because the lights and I'm down here in my basements where I'm living, like a troll in the basement. Wife throws a pork chop down the steps once in a while to feed me, and that's the only reason I know the power even went out. Is because the lights in my basement goes out, but everything else still stays on. So that's another thing. Now those cost some money, but I have three of them in my house. Key, I have it on my wife's in her office, one for her, and I have it hooked one upstairs also where my router and everything's plugged in at, so at least I don't lose my internet. So yep, it's just you need to have a backup. I mean, if you in a trade, let's say you were in oil and you were in a long, and then this happened, it pulls back like it is, right? You'd be losing money when your power goes out while you're up here, and now you're freaking out because now you were stuck in a trade and everything's down. How much money? I can guarantee you. Well, let's just take a quick look. If you were in oil, let's just say it took you, so 1 minute chart. Let me click off this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just say you took you 10 minutes to get a backup system, right? Let's just say you freaked out in 10 minutes. That lost 51 ticks on oil. A tick is what? On the big one, it's $10 a tick, right? So that was 51 times 10 is what, right? $500, right? $510. And if you were in multiple contracts, like I always am in, I'm always in a minimum of two of the big boy oils, right? You're talking $1,000. Well, in one trade instantly, right? If I didn't have some way to get back in this trade in that 10 minutes, I lost $1,000 just like that, right? If I didn't have a stop, right? You always trade with a stop. But so I had a potential to lose $1,000 of my own money just in this 10-minute period. Now, if you're running around trying to find some way, or you're trying to get on a phone to call a broker to get out of trade, you may be stuck more than 10 minutes online on the phone waiting in line. So you could see the value just in this one trade, how much money you would lose by not having a backup to your backup systems, right? Does it sound like that $50 a month for an extra cell phone is worth it? Of course it is, right? $50 versus 1,000 that I could have lost right here. I don't know what I remember having the idea what I paid for my UPC units, but they were, $300 or whatever they were for, and I don't even remember. They're not cheap. They're not inexpensive anyway for good ones, and I have some pretty good ones. Uh, Again, that would but more would pay for me losing money on a trade. So that's the things. If your livelihood depends on your getting in and out of trades, you better have a backup. Matter of fact, I highly recommend you go get a battery backup system that just sits under your desk. You just plug everything into it. Power goes out. I mean, I don't even these things work so great. I don't even see my screen flicker. That's how fast these things switch. I've never even noticed it. Like I say, if it wasn't for the lights going off down here in my basement, my house lights, I wouldn't even know the power was out. That's how fast they work. So highly recommend it. It's just something, if your livelihood depends on it, then you want to invest in your livelihood and protect your livelihood, right? When seconds matter, minutes matter in a trade, it'll pay for itself first time you need it. So, Eric, got your hand up.
Question mark.
Question
I know
mark.
you use your iPad. For the iPad, what size is your iPad? Do you use a size 11 or the small one?
I have an iPad Pro with the whatever the biggest screen size is. What is that?
13.
Yeah, whatever it is, the big one.
Okay, perfect. And you can see the charts nice and clear on Webull.
Oh, oh yeah.
Because I'm
Yes,
about to go buy
this is
one
mine.
today.
Yeah, I highly recommend the iPad. Do you need an iPad Pro? Probably not,
Uh-huh.
but this is my iPad here, right? So um,
Gotcha.
it's the big one, right? I even have the keyboard for it and all that stuff too. But oh yeah, it looks good. It's beautiful. I mean, even Trading View is beautiful on this. Um, Matter of fact, in the evenings, I'll sit up on the couch next to the wife when I'm trading, and I'll have my cell phone. I'll be trading on my cell phone, and I'll have Trading View charts up on my iPad,
That's what I want to do. I want to be
or
like in
vice
the
versa.
couch
Yeah,
and just clean up my charts while I watch TV or a
yeah,
movie at night, and then I can just do it on my iPad and having to be sitting down in my computer station.
yeah. Now I will tell you that Trading View's cell phone and iPad apps are very tough to trade with. They're not very user friendly, I don't feel personally, to make trades through TradingView on the cell phone, especially the cell phone. It just seems like you got to click more buttons, but it's like anything else, you can learn to do it. I do trade exclusively on Webull on my cell phone and my iPad, just easier. They have a very good software for the tablets and cell phones. Trading Views,
Gotcha.
I generally, I mean, you could try it. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're a whiz kid. So, anyhow, thank you for that question. Speaking of questions, let me go back here real quick. I'm going to answer one question from YouTube, one from TikTok, and then I'm going to do something else, and we'll come back. So, let me scroll up here a little bit. Never again volunteer yourself. What are some of your trading goals you set to achieve? Well, I'll tell you what, it's not, I don't worry about making X amount of dollars. That's never my goal. I have a minimum amount that when I first started trading is to pay my monthly bills plus $1. So if I make what I need on my budget and I make that much in a given day or on average during the week, it doesn't. If I have a bad day and only make a half of what I need, well, over the week I don't judge myself on one day or one trade. So as long as I have everything I need to pay my bills plus $1, then I have more than I need. That is my worldview on life. Would I turn away $1 million? Well, of course not, right? Who would? But I am not so focused on. I don't love money like some people do, right? The love of money, right? I want to make as much as I can. Don't get me wrong, and I work hard at doing that, and I am doing more than I need, right? Matter of fact, today I made. Let me see. I'm not going to tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you how many. Today I made almost 17 times more than my daily need today for my daily budget for my bills. So, yes, I exceeded my daily goal that I originally had for having X amount of dollars a day to pay all my bills, right? On a monthly basis, right? What I did is I took all my monthly bills, added them all up, including insurances and things that you pay quarterly or half a year or yearly at a time. Add, take all that, throw it in a pile, add it all up, divide, so that it's in till you come up with a monthly, and then take your monthly amount and divide it. I just take a straight 20 days, 5 trading days a week, 4 weeks average in a month. I just go with a flat 20, divide that into my bills, equals X amount of dollars I need to make in any given day to pay my bills and stay ahead, right? So if I make that plus $1, I'm happy. Now, I consistently make more than that. Like today, I haven't done that for a long time, but today I've made almost 17 times what I needed to pay my bills. So I think that was a pretty good day when you think of it that way, right? Now tomorrow I may make less than what I need for my bills. You never know, right? I could do some dumb things tomorrow and not make what I need to make. And that does happen from time to time. So, but my financial goal, like I say, is not as long as I have what I need plus one more dollar, I'm good each month. But my financial goal is to reduce my debt as close to zero as I can. Um, Not necessarily by the end of the year, but I am taking my extras of money, if you want to call it extra. You never have extra, but my major winnings every week or every other week, I am taking all my out of there and leaving a set amount in my account to trade with and taking that money out every week. And I just did this morning, every Thursday. That way it's in my account on Friday. And applying that to paying down my overall debt that I've accumulated in my lifetime through some bad financial decisions, right? So Anyway, that's my goal, and I've already been achieving that. I've knocked down a significant amount. Do I have any more money in my checking account? Nope, I don't. I don't leave money in my checking account per se. I mean, there's money in there, but it's not like I got $1 million in there, right? I pay my bills. That's really all I need to my checking account for, really. I mean, emergency comes up, worst case scenario, I could use a credit card, I guess. But I have money in my investment accounts. I can call and have the money in my checking account the next day. So that is my goal, is to pay down debt this year. First 2 years, it was about making money, making enough money that I made more money than I did at my 9 to 5 job before I retired with American Dream Trading. So it allowed me to quit that 9 to 5. So anyway, good question. You should have some sort of goal. Maybe your goal is to make $25 a day. You know, if that's what your goal is, then go for it, right? You can do it. You can do it. Yes, Mark always has a backup to backup. I wonder where I learned it. Is Coach in here today? He is lurking in the halls over there on YouTube. Yes, I do have a backup to the backup, right? I don't go as far as Coach. Coach has a backup to every cell phone company in the world. I only have one cell phone because where I live at, the other one stinks so bad you can't. It's bad enough the one I have. All right, so that was one question over there on YouTube. Let me answer one question over here. Let me scroll back up through TikTok. Good to see everybody here. Shark Tooth, thanks for sharing. Forex, thanks for following. Morpheus, good to see. Good to see
Hey,
you.
Mark,
Yes, sir.
you gotta stress the whole kiss.
Yes, keep it simple. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Keep it simple and stupid.
Yep. Silly. I don't like calling people stupid.
Keep it keep it simple and silly.
There you go. Hey, I could do this silly. Danny, good to see you. What's up? All right. Let's see. I'm scrolling down to the general chit chat. Let's go. Morpheus says, "There's Eric," but you just heard Eric's voice. Okay, Diesel Dan, good to see you. Emma, good to see you again also. Yes, Emma, you're interested in joining. Well, have you gotten our free Discord yet at americandreamtrading.com? Have you gone there yet? That's your first step. Grab that free Discord at americandreamtrading.com. And since you're talking about memberships, that is a perfect segue. Let me tell you more about American Dream Trading and our memberships. And then after this video plays, I am going to tell you some stuff that's going to blow your mind. So pay attention.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go. Now, a reminder to my paid members that have access to an open mic, you will not be able to see this video or hear it. Only the ones out on social media will. Also, please mute your mics. I'll let you know when the video is done playing. Here we go. Here's about Coach and our memberships.
So if you guys are interested in joining us, head on over to americandreamtrading.com. You guys can sign up for a free Discord or one of our paid memberships. Our first paid membership that we have is our regular premium membership. With that, you guys will get access to our Zoom. Inside of our Zoom, you will have a live open microphone. You will get live training and trading starting at around 8:45 until market close every day at 4 p.m. when the market is open. You guys will also receive the hot stock pick, the pre-market setup where we go over strategic levels of certain key different stocks throughout the day you can use, and also at the opening of the bell. As a regular paid member, you will also get the IPO Center. So any new and exciting IPOs that come out, you will get them first. Plus all the videos on demand. We have around 11 videos to help you get started on your journey with us here at American Dream Trading. They'll go over things like day trading, swing trading, covered calls, cash secured puts, the wheel option strategy, our 2-minute EWO strategy that I have designed and developed from being in the stock market over 33 years. When you're ready to step it up, you can join our VIP membership. By the way, the premium membership starts at $200 a month. The VIP membership starts at $500 a month. With the VIP membership, you guys will get access to early training and trading starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 12 hours of access to us with some of our self-made millionaires, mentors. And then you'll get training with me starting around 8 o'clock every single day. You guys will get the VIP lounge, all the workshop classes. We put on a workshop class once per month. You will get all of the previous workshop classes and any future workshop classes as long as you're a paid member. You'll also get all the VIP training videos. We have over 50 beginner and advanced videos to help your journey. We also have the TradingView indicators. These are an overlay indicator system that goes on top of TradingView. It will require a subscription, which is about $15 a month. This is my 2-minute EWO strategy. You guys can use this with stock, options, futures, and crypto. If you're a VIP member and you want to step it up to our highest level that we have right now, which is VIP Gold, you can do that for an additional $250 a month. Now, with all of our services, you can buy monthly, quarterly, semi-quarterly, or annual, and sometimes we have lifetime deals on these, so make sure you guys are watching for deals. With the VIP Gold, you guys are going to get all the mastermind classes for free, and we have another one coming up. I will let you know when that is coming. You'll also get 1 hour of tech support where we can remote in and look at your systems and help you get set up with your charts, etc. This is not a one-on-one, but this is to help you get started if you need it. We also have weekend training every Saturday at 11 a.m. If you guys have busy lives and schedules and your jobs, right, are always in the way of you trying to get training, well, we have weekend training. We also have the VIP Gold Lounge access, the VIP Gold Priority Help Desk support. We have our news service where we're giving daily and weekly outlooks of the news. We also have breakout rooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. with our other self-made millionaires and mentors, so make sure you guys check that out. Everything inside of the VIP room is recorded, so all of these sessions are recorded for you, including all the training that I had mentioned before. You can catch all of this in the replays only for VIP Gold members, so if you have busy lives, everything is recorded for you. Of course, we have other things inside of the VIP Gold, like the 90-day challenge, the debt-free challenge, where we're helping you to become debt-free, and our brand new in beta live Apple chat, where you guys can watch one of our moderators, David over there, live trade Apple with the 2-minute EWO strategy that I have designed and developed. He has made currently at this time, as of December 2024, he is over $320,000 in profits that he has made using this strategy over the last 2 years. We also have our brand new futures membership. You guys will start getting training for futures from noon to 4 p.m. every day, and all the training videos, terminology, everything you need to get started in futures with our futures membership. With the futures membership, you guys also get the TradingView indicators. So those are only available to VIP and futures members. Some of our a la carte services you guys can get. You can get a one-on-one with a moderator. We have all of our training videos, like the mastermind classes, how to grow a small account part 1 and 2 when it's released, but you guys can buy those from our website. You guys can also get inside of our mentorship program. Our mentorship program is $500 a month. You will sit with me every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern for an hour in a small, intimate group where we can go over larger items or just get you kickstarted, right? Can be IRAs, 401ks, SEP, anything you guys want to talk about, swing trading, day trading, right? Anything that you guys want to get inside of that room. It's just like having a one-on-one with me every single week. And again, those are all of our products and services you guys can get at any time by going to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
There you go. That is a good overview of what we do here at American Dream Trading. Now, I gave you a little tease there, didn't I? Told you that I was going to show you something. Let me share this page here with you. Now, you just heard about our memberships thing. It went by pretty quick. So if you've never been to our website, shame on you. I say it 50 times a day, right? AmericanDreamTrading.com. So I went to our webpage. I went to our website at AmericanDreamTrading.com. I went to our membership section, right? Here's all the different things that we have to offer. There's our Discord, right? Just free Discord. Then we have our premium. That's the lower cost one. It said 200 on the video. It's actually 125. You get your Discord. You get access to the coach from 8:45 in the morning, right? Up to 4. We have our live Zoom training and education from you get in at 8:45 till 4 p.m. every day. And again, we get the news, you get to ask questions, you get a live open mic in the Zoom, like you heard Eric and Doug talking here earlier. Hot stock pick, market trading ideas each and every day. That is $125 a month that way. Or you can pay, if you click on this, it always says options, right? And it will show you your different trading options whenever you go into it. Okay. Then we have our futures, which is what I am dealing with, right? These are futures. It's $250 a month or $2,500 a year, whatever, right? So you can look there. You get our community also. You get the training every day. We have live training starting at noon every day. We have a live in our Discord for paid members. We also have a live um, chat in there that we're discussing trades as they happen. Again, we're not telling each other when to buy and sell. We talk about the education, of course, all the different strategies. You get once a week, you get a newsletter on Saturdays. It outlays all the economic news coming in the following week, and we make money off of that news because we're prepared ahead of time to watch the news. We don't know what the news is going to be, but as soon as the second we hear it, we know what to do with it, whether to go long or short or nothing at all. Then we have our crypto membership, where all those people are in there. It's $250 a month also. Again, these are the monthly. Pay annually, save a lot of money. You get the Discord, you get the trading view indicators, which is what you see on my screen when I'm showing you on my thing. All the training videos and the terms and the education, live chat, and all that in there too. But we really, these are two independent ones, okay? So they're their own memberships, the futures and crypto. Do you really get up to really step up your game? Not that there's anything wrong with these two, but you want to go with the VIP programs. The regular VIP is 12 hours a day, starting at 4 a.m. Eastern time to 4 p.m. We have a live Zoom call the whole entire time. We are training starting at 4 a.m. We're also trading at 4 a.m. and we discuss the trades and stuff as they happen. You get coach comes on actually an hour. He comes on around 8 a.m. every morning. So we have basically almost a one-on-one with coach every morning starting at 8 a.m. And he's already talking for an hour before he even goes live with us. So we have our own little private jam session with coach each and every morning starting at 8 a.m. And sometimes he hangs out with us even after the live broadcast ends, depending on what his schedule is. But those go on for 12 hours each and every day, 60 hours of training live a week. And you can have access, so open access to a mic. You can talk all you want. We have workshops that we attend. We have special sessions that we have. We have you get to trading view indicators with that. Hot stock pick markets. Each one of these build on the previous one. The VIP plus the VIP Gold is a combo. To get the Gold, you already have to have the VIP. It's a requirement. So with those together, you get same thing, the 12 hours. Now we have workshop classes. We have training on Saturdays for VIP Gold members, and anything in VIP Gold is recorded. So even if you miss a session or you want to review a session, you can always go back and review it. Opens a lot of deep diving training. We talk about more extensive trading strategies than we do with the premium members because most people, not all, but most people that come in on the premium, that's kind of where they start, right? So you're kind of learning. But as you gain an experience, you'll want to learn more advanced things. So that's what these other rooms are for. Thousands and thousands of hours of videos that they have access to. We also have a mentorship program. That's $500 a month. That is more like a one-on-one with coach. Every Thursday has an hour session where he answers any questions you want and deep dives into them. Plus, he may teach on a certain subject that day. So we have our mastermind class. We just had our part 2. So part 1, part 2. Though you talk about some money making things, they're an hour and a half, 2 hours long. You can still purchase those. Those are recorded also. You can get a one-on-one with a moderator. Coach does have a one-on-one with him right now. They're normally $6,000. Right now they're $3,000, but those are very limited. Matter of fact, I assume since it's still here, it's available. Okay, but right now, because these are very hard on him to do these for an hour. Plus, it's recorded, and you get to keep the recording forever. That's available if you want a one-on-one with the master himself. You can also buy a lifetime membership for the VIP. You can buy a lifetime membership with both the VIP and the gold, right? And all these prices are listed. Now, we have this newer product. We have an all-in-one, all-inclusive, everything that we got right now and everything that we will ever have in the future for a one-time payment. You'll never pay again. There'll never be any reoccurring monthly, quarterly, yearly charges on anything, any new programs, which we're always innovating, creating new training type materials forever and forevermore. You will never pay another dime. This is, if you add up all these different things here that I just covered with you, this is an all-inclusive package. It's an all-in-one. Everything that ever was and everything that ever will be in the future is available for one price, and you never pay again. This is, if you add all these up, that's a $50,000 if you buy all of those. Now we get it. People don't spend $50,000 buying all these memberships one time. But the natural progression as you learn, as you add, right, and increase your knowledge, you tend to do that over time. So this lifetime ADT lifetime thing is a one-time payment. Never, ever, ever pay again the rest as long as you live. Never any new programs. Never pay for it. It's all included. It's like going to the Sandals Beach Resort, right? It's all inclusive. You pay one fee. Everything's included. You don't get nickel dime, right? So this is a $50,000 value if you had bought each and every one of those separately. This was the other day they were selling for $20,000. You were allowed to make 4 equal payments. Coach has lost his mind, so this is a coach has lost his freaking mind and has gone off the reservation. He's giving away a $50,000 package for $10,000. You got to make
Coach is
one.
crazy.
He is crazy. There. Why do every time I say coach is crazy, he pops in there. So
There he
you have this ADT lifetime. One
That's
payment,
hilarious.
10,000, ever again. So those are
It's like
limited.
a
I don't even
genie
know how
that
many.
comes out of a bottle. He says I'm crazy, and it's like a button
Yep.
goes off, and I just
Crazy
pop up.
Eddie. Yeah. How many of those are left, Coach? By the way, I know they're limited. Do you know
Well,
the
the
running
funny
total?
thing is we thought we were almost to count. We thought we were 2 up, but the problem is because everybody's buying like all the other VIPs and all the add-in stuff, so it's not.
Mhm.
So I think we have 4 or 5 left.
Okay.
We thought we were almost to goal. I'm only 14K away from the goal that I told you guys I would hit today. We're 14,000 away from that, by the way.
All
And I was
right.
like, oh, they must be all. And I was like, wait a minute, they're not. Because we made a sale on VIPs and VIP golds and VIP gold completes. And so I think there's
Yep.
4 or 5 left. So,
Yep. This is a deal. This man that you hear talking that we love and call Coach, I'm sorry, but the man has lost his freaking mind. And believe me, every one of us moderators said the same thing. The man has lost his mind.
This is a good one. This is I posted earlier. I said this is going to be one of those deals where people are going to look back and go, "Oh my gosh, I wish I would have got in that." Right? How many times have people said, "Oh my gosh, I wish I would have did that one."
You
This
hear
is
it all the
that
time,
time.
Coach. All the
Yeah.
time. Oh, I wish I should have gotten at that
Yes.
price.
This is the one.
Yep. And this is, again, $50,000 worth of legit. You can go on our website and add them all up yourself if you don't believe me. If you would purchase those all separately, that's what it would add up to. And that's actually more than that because we're always innovating and we're always increasing
Correct.
our benefits to our members. So it's really an unlimited benefit.
Well, if you guys think about it, think about this. So the mentorship is 6,000 a year. We don't there is no lifetime. This is included. Just the mentorship alone is 6,000 a year.
Yep.
We put it in here. So 4K more, you get everything we have.
Yep.
I mean, I could sell the Trading View indicators for a couple thousand alone per year, right? Like you get all this stuff. This is nuts. So yeah, this is a good one. I'm really excited about this, but I wanted to generate some buzz. I wanted to fill some seats. I wanted to get more people into the futures. I wanted to get them more into the crypto, and I wanted people to have a choice. Like when you guys have this membership, you can just go in different rooms. Say, hey, I want to go in the breakout room. Oh, there's a workshop class tonight. Oh, I'm going to Saturday training. Hey, I'm going to jump in futures. Oh, cool. Crypto is live. Hey, I'm going to join over. Like it's all open. It's just like you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yep. Yeah, we have members say all the time, well, I have this, but I can't get into the futures,
Right.
or I have futures, but I can't get into crypto. Well, now you don't have to worry about it. Every door in the mansion is open. The Golden Palace doors have been thrown wide open. If you don't walk through that door today, you are as crazy as Coach, but in a different way. How's that?
Yeah, and something else that we're able to do, right? Because we had a couple members ask if we could do this. If you guys want to break that up onto different credit cards, we can do that. So if you're like, hey, I want to use 3 cards, put 3,300 or whatever on each card, we can do that. So we have ways. Now we're not taking your credit card information. We're not sending you a direct message, so nobody gets scammed. It'll be
Right.
through the help desk system. All we do is we send you a link that's basically broken up for each one of those payments. And then when it is complete, we unlock all
Yep.
the things. So there are ways.
Yep.
Right. Somebody mentioned it today. Put it on a credit card, pay $50 a month, save yourself. I mean, because think about it. Our membership, a VIP alone, $500 a month.
Yep.
My VIP membership is $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year if you buy a monthly membership.
Mhm.
Your credit card bill would be less than that per month.
Yeah.
So just saying, there are ways. If you want it bad enough, you will find a way. How we doing in futures, by the way? Is everybody rocking and rolling? Does everybody love what's going on?
Oh,
love
absolutely,
it.
Coach. I got in from the break of 2953.7 off of MGC main gold. Got one little contract all the way down to 2949.4.
Yes.
There you
Dude,
go.
that's
Yes.
awesome.
Dylan. Yep. Yeah, I did very well myself today, Coach. So
Yeah, how'd you do?
I did, without saying the amount, you'll know what it is, but I did 17 times, almost 17 times my daily budget, monthly
Oh
budget,
my gosh, 17 times.
what I need. You know what
Are
that
you
number is?
serious?
Yeah,
What, dude? Oh my gosh.
one day. So yeah,
Gee.
that's my monthly bills divided by how many, 20 trading days,
Yeah,
right? You know what that number is. And all our members do.
I
I
do.
share it with our paid members. I'm not afraid of that. But
Oh my gosh, that
so
is, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I just keyed it in. That's wow, impressive.
yeah. So yes. So who's jumping in and grabbing this diamond membership today?
I
One
love
time payment, never ever pay again. Let me know who's getting that. This is a deal of a lifetime. Go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. And again, we don't see any of your credit card information. That is handled through WAP. You'll see the word WAP on there. There are, even though it is American Dream Trading, WAP is the one, and you can see right here,
Yeah,
it
it's the
does say
payment
WAP.
portal,
Right.
payment portal processing company is
Yep.
what they are. Yep.
That's all they do for us. They host
Yep.
the payments. We don't see any of that. You'll see the American Dream Trading logo over there too. But
That's
when
right.
you see WAP, don't freak out. That's just like going to the MasterCard website or Visa site. They're the
Yep,
payment
exactly.
processor. So
Exactly.
that
And then
is,
next month, you're gonna see it in my car too, the logo.
there you go.
Yes.
So what are you waiting on? You've been thinking about getting a membership. If you look at the overall cost of any single membership, it's really not that much more to get it. In most cases, this only represents maybe 2.5 years of annual membership payments that equal this, maybe 3, right? 2 lifetimes will cost more than this. And you're
Yeah,
getting every one of these things, access to everything that is and ever will be, that ever was and ever will be in the future for one price.
yeah, the VIP Gold Complete, which is just VIP and Gold, that's 10 grand for the lifetime. Just those
Yeah,
two.
right.
That's normal everyday price. It's 10 grand for those two.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, this is crazy. And this is I think I heard you when I stepped in here, but this is 20 grand. So after my sale, these go back to 20,000, and 20,000 it was still a sale. So this is nuts. That's what I'm saying. Like this is I love it though. You see how much buzz it's generated, how many people are excited, like they're going crazy. I love
Yeah.
that. I love seeing that. That brings me joy.
You know, I could tell you how much I've paid for. Even though I'm a moderator, I have paid for every single thing Coach has offered, every single membership that he has offered. Matter of fact, I'm a lifetime on one of them. And other than futures, I've paid for every single membership out of my own pocket. Right now, as a moderator, I have that as a benefit. So
Yeah,
I
everything's free as a
basically
moderator.
got futures for free, but I'm also trading it. So and I'm doing this right.
That's right.
So that's one of the benefits of being a moderator. So when my renewals come due, obviously I don't have to pay for that. So,
Nope. It's done.
and I will tell you from my own personal experience and from anecdotal from other people, every time I've purchased any single membership, I've made my money back, that money back within a couple days or a week max. And I'm not
That's
exaggerating.
awesome. That's awesome, right?
You know, I remember that when I bought the regular, what's called premium now, I bought that first, and literally not knowing anything, I was able to make that the money that I paid out in less. I think it was like 4 days, if I remember right. It was the
Yeah.
same. It was the same week at least.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Could you
I don't.
imagine now if you think back, right?
Mhm.
A premium lifetime membership back in the day was like $500. Do you know how many
Yep.
times more that you've made $500
Yeah.
of being at American Dream Trading?
Yeah. I think I got it for thinking seven. It was either 750 or 1500. I can't remember. I think maybe it was
Yeah, when they
750.
started to go up. Yeah, when
Yeah.
originally it was 5, then I did 550, 750, and then I think 1500, and then I stopped selling them. We haven't sold. We've discontinued forever. We've never had that come back, the premium, ever. It's gone. That's what
Okay.
happens. You just shut the door on the lifetimes.
Are you
Let's
ready
go,
to take?
coach.
Are you ready to take questions from our live social media feeds, Coach? They're
Absolutely.
coming in.
Yes.
All right, Morpheus over on our live TikTok asks, Coach, got a question. Somebody's asking, how do you use more than one credit card to pay for that? How do you use multiple for the orders?
Yeah, absolutely. So all you need to do is over obviously in our Discord, just open up a help desk ticket. You can just type in pound help and you'll see it. You can click the channel. It's also over in the
New
new.
members start here, I believe.
Yes. Yep. I'm just trying to make sure. Is it?
Let me pull it up and see. I can put
I'm
it on
trying
the
to
screen.
pull because I always hand type it in when I do it. So I've never go there myself because I'm on the back end.
Would be under the ADT community.
Yeah, I'm like, where is it? I don't see it under the new member start here.
Let's see. Well, they get in on the.
Yeah, is it the ADT community?
Yeah, it's under ADT community. You can always type in pound help and it'll pop up the link and you can just click that.
Yeah, that's what I do, but it's weird I don't see it.
Yeah, Discord's
I'll,
kind of gets screwy once in a while and you have to re-put them back
I'll
on.
find out. But if you type
Yeah.
in pound help, I'll actually put it here. This is the pound help desk ticket. So if you click on that inside of that general in the stock lounge, so again, go to americandreamtrading.com, click on pricing, join the free Discord. You'll see it in the stock lounge. As soon as you create that ticket, just come in and say, I'd like to pay it with multiple cards. We'll say, okay, how much would you like to put on each card? You just tell us. Like we literally just had somebody say, I want 6 on one card and 4,000 on the other. We said, okay. We gave a link, which is using a different, it's just using our service. It just says, hey, I'm going to put 6,000 on this card, and then I'm going to put 4,000 on this card. Once both of those were completed, my moderator just unlocked the service. You're good to go forever. So you just come in, tell us you want it on 3 cards, you want it on 4 cards, 2,500, like whatever you want to do. Just tell us over there, and we can walk you through it. We're not going to take your credit card information. Nobody will ever do that here. It's just a link right to our payment processing system. You'll see it. It's in black and white. It'll tell you exactly what it is. You'll get the receipts. All the things happen. Then we unlock the service for you, just like that.
Yep. So, because I'm a member of all these things, I can't really show you that page per se.
Yeah, because ours looks different.
Yeah, ours is different because of there's a mode you can switch this to or something.
Yeah, yeah, it says something like view as visitor
yeah.
or something. Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, when you get there, the checkout page, you'll be able to enter those in there. It's very simple. Again, we don't see those things. It's
Nope.
like anything else. It's a very secure system. That's why we have a separate payment processor from that is separate but tied to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
And the
So,
cool thing is, you guys can use your ACH, so your bank. You can use Google Pay. You can use Apple Pay as long as you're doing it on your Apple phone. You can use Google Pay. You can use PayPal. So there are a lot of options that you guys can use when you're in there. So check it out.
yes. All right. Who else?
All right,
Let's
I'm going to
see.
go jump in the other Zoom just to say hi to everybody else. I'm trying to spread it around, but thank you, Mark, doing a great job. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Coach.
all of you. Thank
Hey,
you.
Coach.
Love your face. I
Mark
will
was kind of
see you
upset
guys
with you.
tomorrow. If you don't see me on the aftermarket, I might pop on there again tonight. Listen, I told moderators, I told you I had a goal. We're not there yet. So I'm
Yep.
going to stay in the seat where we are 13,875 away from my goal. We will get there before I am done today. That's it.
You will. Easy
Otherwise,
squeezy.
otherwise I'm a shitty sales guy, and that ain't me. I'm gonna make it happen. If I set a goal, it gets done. And until it gets done, you don't leave.
There we go. Come back, check back again. We have an hour left here, and I can see people already thinking about it here. So
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you again, Mark. Good to
Thank
see you guys. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Eric, that's over there. I love your faces.
Thank you, Coach.
See ya.
see ya. See ya. Crazy sale. So anyway, you get $50,000 of present day value for one payment of $10,000.
That is a
Never,
crazy
ever, ever
thing.
have to pay. Never, never pay again. All right. Now we do have, and that is America. Go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Go in our Discord. You can go through all that. Now, not to confuse you, but if we understand not everybody's got the budget, right? But we also have, in addition to our lifetime, you can buy a VIP lifetime. You can buy the VIP gold add-on if you already have a VIP, right? And those all also, and you can buy the VIP gold complete. There's also a flash sale on those, which end shortly also. So go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com, go to our Discord, go into the stock lounge, and you will be able to see that information and more. And then if you have other questions, you can also ask that. So once you get in there, if you, for some reason, you have questions, you can go into a help desk ticket. So if you get down in there in the box, just type pound help, and you'll see it'll pop up the link automatically for the help desk ticket, and you can fill that out, and you will be surprised how fast your question gets answered. As we have moderators standing by right now to answer your questions. Right? So get it. If you like to make money, grab them memberships. And that's one of the things that increased my knowledge and my wisdom was buying the increasing memberships over time. I didn't come right in and buy everything all at once, right? It was a natural progression. I got to a certain point and I wanted more. I wanted more and more. I wanted more time, wanted more education. I wanted more training. So I just bumped my memberships up over time. And the reason why is because I found out real quick every time I bought my memberships up, I made that money back really quick. And is that a guarantee that'll happen to you? No, not at all. No guarantees, right? I can't guarantee you that any more than you'll be guaranteed that you'll be a successful day trader. But we want to see the best for you, and we only wish the best for you. Eric, one of our paid members and moderators, got his hand up. What's up, Eric?
Hey, I have a question for Ralph.
Uh-oh. Okay, one of our other paid members. Go ahead, ask your question.
Yeah.
Hey, Ralph. So, I was doing a little bit of research because I want to be able to trade pairs. Kind of like what's his name? Like Alex on YouTube. He trades USD with the yen and stuff like that. And man, their returns are insane. So I want to be able to trade
For the
forex
stock market.
pairs.
Yeah.
But I don't want to deal with the whole taxes at the end of the year and they're not be able to give me a form or a tax form, kind of like how Weibo does it. They give you a
So-
tax form to show you how much were your gains and how much were your losses, and they give you pretty much like all the stocks that you bought, they have it all in the PDF form. But for Metal 4, it's like you have to do it on your own. You have to like manually save every little trade you put in, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to like
Yeah, so
screen record
I
every
don't
trade,
use
or or having to write it in a sticky note.
yeah, I don't use MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4, I guess, is like TradingView is like a platform, but they use a lot of those unregulated brokers. So if you're gonna trade the spot market, just get a regulated broker, man. Like Oanda, I use Oanda, but you got Forex.com. I think Interactive Brokers is a Forex broker. Like get one that's regulated. Get one that's regulated with the CFTC. They make sure that they regulated with the commodities futures trading here in the United States. You ain't gonna get as much leverage as the overseas brokers, but you're gonna get a T9 1099, and they got a report. And if anything happens, you got the United States backing you. So I mean, I always go with a regulated broker. I mean, you wouldn't use a broker that's not registered with the SEC, so that's the
Yeah,
same thing, right? So yeah,
yeah, because I just want to make sure that I'm able to report my taxes when it comes to trading forex.
mhm,
And I can't seem to find a good broker that gives you like a printout at the end of the year, kind of like what Weibo does.
yeah,
Weibo gives you a printout at the end of the year, and they let you know, hey, buddy, this is what you bought, this is what you sold, and these are your
Yep.
gains and these are your losses. And then I can easily copy and paste that into TurboTax, and then boom, I'm done with my taxes.
right.
But
So
when
you
it
gotta,
comes to forex, I do not want to manage every little trade and write down a piece of paper and write my gains or losses or when I got out, when I get in. Is I feel like it's too much work.
yeah, that's because of them brokers that's not registered in the United States. Just you got
Gotcha.
to get a broker that's registered in the United States. Like I said, it's not that many of them, right? But
Yep.
it's Owanda's, that's the one that I use. You got Forex.com, FX.com. It's only like 4 or 5 of interactive brokers. You can look at it, just look up US regulated brokers. People don't like to use them because they United States is real strict, so they know if they can go
Right.
to a country and get better
Stick with
leverage and stuff
stick with
like that.
reputable firms, and you won't go.
Yeah, stick with the regulated broker. That's what I do. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And then they're
Yeah.
1099 and everything will be the same as United States, right? So
Yep.
that's what you gotta do. That's all.
Speaking of tax statements, there's mine, 128 pages, printed front and back.
Yeah, yeah. I just got mine too from Weibo.
128 pages.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all you got to do, Eric. Man, MT4. I don't use them. I guess that's like a trading platform. I just trade in view. I use Awanda. They one of the biggest retail regulated here in the United States, and but they got a handful of them that's regulated. They used to have a whole bunch that was regulated with the United States until the United States made it real strict. But
Yep.
get one that's regulated.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Always. Always. Yeah. Don't try to save $2 and end up having to do all that stuff yourself, right? Imagine the
Right.
headache. Especially the
Oh
way we
yeah.
trade as day traders. We may make 10 or 100 or 400 trades in a day, depending on what we're doing, right? Um,
Yep.
and imagine trying to keep track of that. Did I make money? Did I lose money? That would be a nightmare. So,
Oh
By the
yeah.
way,
That's why I don't. That's why I don't trade it. Haven't tap into
yep,
forex. Only what's in Webull. Whatever Webull allows me to trade, that's what I trade.
yep.
the euro just made a new high.
Euro FX.
High of the
Yeah,
day.
euro. Yeah,
You-
yep.
Yep, it
Well, it
did.
just made it and then it
I
rolled
made money.
down.
Oh my lord! Look at that! If I'd have let that run today, holy cow!
Yeah, 68 ticks.
I,
Ever
I
since
took.
8, I've been in the trade since 8 o'clock. I took the trade and just evo, didn't look back. And look at that,
You
just
you
all day.
you're talking about Euro FX?
Yeah,
Yep,
the
yep,
EU. Yep.
yep, right here on
Yeah,
my
but
screen.
it's too. It's
There,
almost $3 grand a pop.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know how much
Yeah.
I
pricey.
Well,
paid?
I got the micro. I
One
got
contract a euro during the day is $1,012. Now, if you bought it off hours, it's 2,500. But every 0.00005 it moves, it pays $6.25. How many ticks did you? Let's see. If you got in there, like Ralph did, and this would be about right here, just below this line. That is 132 ticks. Take 130 times 625. How much is that, Eric?
100 and what?
130 times $6.25.
130 times.
$6.25.
That's 812.
$812 for
Yep.
one contract. What if you
Yep.
bought 5 contracts? How much would that have been?
Times
Over
5.
grand, huh?
4,000.
Okay, so you think that's expensive? No. How much did that trade cost you, Ralph? Oh, that's it. $2.90 per contract was the true cost,
Right.
transaction
You just got
costs.
because that's just the market.
There's not a micro for a euro?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a micro. That's what I got. I got the micro.
Oh, this ain't the micro. This is just the Euro FX.
Yeah, the
know-
micro pay $1.25 a tick.
Right. It's a
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So, but
Gotcha.
the big boy one, the euro, which is what I trade, $6.25 for every one tick of 0.0005. Every time it goes up that much, it's done that 132 times between 8 o'clock this morning and right now. You said it was what, $800, and that I made basically my real cost. Now again, I had to have that $1,000 in my account, right, in my margin account. It's just like having an escrow. You have to have that money in your account. All it cost me to buy and sell that was the transaction fees of $1, whatever. They just raised the fees, but it was to get in and get out of the trade. The transaction fee cost is $2.90, and by paying that $2.90, you made $800. Is it that expensive, Eric? Now that you look at it that way,
Not really.
there you go.
It's but I mean the way I buy SPY, I can buy a lot of them because they're not priced at $2,000 a pop. And if you feel me, they're like what, 30, 40, 50, $100 a pop versus this one's $2,000. So I'll probably I can only limit myself to maybe like 4 or 5
But
a
Well,
pop.
I got
but
the micro.
the minute you execute that trade, that money is available to retrade immediately.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
another thing. And then I look at the margin like, okay, so with SPY, you paying a premium. This is just a margin, so it's kind of like a down payment. As soon as you done
Right.
with the trade, that money comes back, no matter
Yep.
if you win the trade or lose the trade.
That's
You know
so
what I mean?
true.
So
Yeah. Right.
it's not like I'm gonna get in this trade and if it's my last cash for the day, that's it. If this
That's
thing
how I'm
was
seeing it because
reversed,
I'm
I
so
would
used
have
to
just got
trading.
out.
That's I'm still in that mindset. Think about
Yeah.
it. I've been trading options for 2 years
Yep.
nonstop. So I'm still in that mindset. I enter a futures trade. Let's like right now. I entered MGC main right off that nice pull down. I mean only I'm up a few dollars, but anywho, I'm in the mindset where like, oh, I'm looking at like feeling like it's killing my conscience because I'm holding it too long, but it's really not because it's not it's not an options contract.
You
But
can hold it all day.
in my head, it feels like it's eating up my contract or
Nope.
I don't
Nope.
have that much skin in the game in the future side because in when you trade
Exactly.
options, you have to be like you have to be like Spider-Man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
You have to
gotta
be
be like a
Well,
aware of your surroundings because if some shit happens, guess what? It's all on you.
Well,
yeah,
let's use this as an example. Let me tell you the advantages of using a futures versus stock options. Now, stock options has its advantage in the same movement. You're going to make money, a lot more money when you get an acceleration of a candle, right? It's like a 2xing it, right? But this went up, this went down, this went up, this went down. What would that do to your stock option contract when that drops, right? Now you've lost $2, but you got to make at least 3 to get that $2 back, right?
Yep.
Okay, guess what? This went down $1, came back up $1. It's exactly the same price. There's none of that Greeks. All these little things down here, you could care less, as long as it's going up all day. Seriously, you don't lose. You're not losing your value of your contract as long as it keeps rising. Yeah, it pulls back $1, it goes back up. You make $1. It goes down $1, you
Now
lose $1. Back up and down. Now,
let
here's
me ask
hang
you
on a minute.
this.
Hang on. Here's the other benefit. you know what? If this candle goes up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm still making $1. What are you going to make on a stock option at the end of the day? 10 cents when it goes up $1, right? You have the degradation of the Greeks. I am still making the exact same thing per movement that I made at the beginning of the day as I am before this at the end of the day. Unlike a stock option, which degrades over time, especially on same day contracts, instead of making $1 on a price move, now on a stock option at the same day contract, I may only make 10 cents on that dollar move, correct? Guess what? I'm making $1 at the entry. When it goes up $1, I make $1 at the beginning of the day. If this goes up $1, I make $1 at the end of the day. There's no degradation, no Greeks that you got to worry about. If I lose $1, I don't have to make 3 to get that dollar back, ever. If I lose $1 and it comes back up $1, I'm right back where I was at instantly.
And that's what I was saying with options. You have to be like, especially coming in Eric's Moto's world. I have to be like Spider-Man. I have to be very aware of everything of my surroundings: altitude, news, volume, supply and demand, break of structure, you name it, EWO, EMAs. And the reason is because I have Greeks on my ass. Now, that being said, when I'm trading futures, keep in mind, I'm coming in a skittish world where I have to look at my head and shoulders all the time. But when I'm in the futures world, it's a little bit more relaxing because I don't have that many things attacking my contracts.
Correct.
You know, but in my head, I still feel like I still have to look around, and you know what I mean. I haven't swim in that territory for that long for me to be more relaxed. Because I'm coming from an options world where anything happens, I have to be very very aware of that.
I
Um,
mean, you gotta
now,
come in here more often than Eric.
no,
That's
no,
what that means.
my other question is when does it affect your contract on your futures? Because I know there is somewhat an expiration, right?
There's monthly. They're generally either monthly or quarterly contracts. Again,
Okay,
now here's the other benefit. If you want to buy a contract in the futures a year out, it costs you the same amount as if you buy a contract that expires tomorrow.
no way.
Yeah, way.
So it don't have a thing. The only thing you'll do is just
So
close that contract and move to the
let me
You,
next.
ask you
you guys,
this. Let me
you
ask
guys
you
need to
this.
stop talking because Eric is just going to completely give up stocks now.
Welcome
No,
to
but
Drink
no,
the
you know what I
Kool-Aid.
just thought
Drink
about
the
though, Eric?
Kool-Aid.
You know what I just thought about, Eric, when you was talking? I just came to my head. I was like, because Mark always talk about Power Hour and how, if you're really good at it, you could come in here and be real good. And when you was talking, you was like, at the end of the day, the theta be on my contracts and everything is eating. So, it'll probably benefit you to trade contracts in the morning with options. And then whenever at the lunch, you switch over and you come here, okay, and you can get the volatility of the Power Hour. Because I mean, you got you really good with them levels, right? So we talk about Power Hour and how dangerous it is every day, but for a trader that's really good like yourself, you know what I mean, it'll benefit you to put to come in and to trade the Power Hour because you don't have the theta, like and during the Power Hour, if you're getting contracts, the contract's gonna be really cheap, but they're gonna also go down to zero with any micro move against you. Versus over here, you can come over here and they got the volatility. If you trade in the latter part of the day. That's what I'm trying to say.
And when this thing knife drops like it does in the last few minutes of the day, if it goes down $5, you make $5. If it goes back up that $5, well then you lose that $5. But that's all. It's even up and down.
Let me ask you this. I enter a position on M and Q towards the downside,
Yeah.
and I'm writing this EWO. Well, the EWO ends up being a fake EWO, right? It happens all the
Right.
time. Double bottom bounce. Now it's going towards the upside, and it's reversing on me. Now I'm in the negative.
Yep.
Technically, I haven't lost. I haven't taken an L, not until I sell my position. Is that correct? Am I right
That's
or
correct.
yes?
Yeah, correct. I mean,
Yes.
you're losing value, but it's like
It's
anything
like
But
a
else.
share.
it's
It's
not
like
like an
shares.
option though.
Well,
No, it's
right.
not.
You can let it run to the end of the contract if you want.
As long as price come back, you good.
Yeah.
Exactly, because guess what? it's red now. But what if I go hit the gym, come back, and then guess what? Now it's in the downside.
Right.
Now I'm
Now,
in the green.
when did you get in this trade? What time of the day?
No, I'm just asking for future
Oh,
reference.
yeah, yeah. Well,
Because you know how
now if
in the
after
beginning
4:15,
options.
now after 4:15 Eastern time, it becomes after hours. So now you're going to have the initial or overnight margin, if you want to call it that. So if you paid $100 for this contract overnight, though, you got to have that whatever thousands. Well, I'll tell you exactly. What do you MNQ? Okay, for Weeble. This is Weeble broker. Never broker's different, but a micro NASDAQ is $122 a contract during the day. If you hold this past 4:15 Eastern
Uh,
time, you have to
yeah.
have $2,442 in your margin account, or they will close that out. Now, if you have
Or
that 2,000 in your account,
uh
it'll run until you decide to cancel it.
oh, so you can still trade it.
Yeah.
And
Well, the market only closes for an hour from between 5 and 6 Eastern time, and we start trading again at 6 o'clock at night till there's a whole group of us in our paid membership. We trade together from 6 o'clock Eastern time till 10 or 11. I mean, we had members. I looked last night; they were in there chatting 1 o'clock in the morning, still trading. So, it's
just
23 hours a day of trading.
yes, I remember. I remember this. It was probably like four, or this was actually last month. I was paper trading, one of the futures. I forgot which one it was, but
Mm-hmm.
I was red. And you know what? I'm gonna just let it ride, and I'm gonna give it some more time to go back in the green. And the
Mm-hmm.
only reason why I said is because I told myself, well, I really don't have any Greeks to kill these contracts, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna let it work itself until it goes back into the green, and then I'll sell at the green. So that's pretty
Yeah.
much what I did. I was down maybe like 60 or $80, but once I got done with my stuff, I came back and checked on it. I was up $50. So I just pretty much sold my position on the green. Now, if it was contracts, when you're red, you're red. You gotta just cut the cord.
Well, well,
You
here's
know.
another benefit of futures. Since you're trading on a margin account, if you're actively in the trade and it goes against you at all, you just get out. And guess what? You could jump right back in instantly at any time you want to. You could go in and out 1,000 times a day with that same money as much as you want.
So that was a big deal for me when I first started trading
Yeah.
like margin accounts, because I was so trained with the options and the shares. Well, not so much that, but so much the buying power, right? So usually, I remember Eric talked about this in the beginning, like when you trade in the stock market, right? And you want to have, you got, you trade and you got a small account. You got to take these trades that got good setups. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be trying to just trade to be trading. Like you got like you going and you like I got 3 trades for the day, and you get in the trade to start going against you, and maybe you be like, well, I'm a hold until it get back up. I ain't gonna just get out.
Mm-hmm.
And futures, man, you don't got to be sitting there holding through no drawdown. If the trades start to go against you, just get out. you know,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm
And you
saying?
re-enter.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you can
Instantly.
re-enter. I tell you, I'm telling
Because
you,
you
it took me a while to start taking small losses. And like I'd rather take that small loss any day before I hold and wait on it to come back into the green.
Yep.
You know?
No reason to hold a loser. No reason.
Man, that's music to my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you already have. I mean, again, you didn't just walk in the door. You have the skills that you've acquired by learning how to trade stocks and stock options. It's just like trading in the pre-market, except you can trade up and down and with stops. It's just like trading stocks, really. It really is. Here I jumped in this trade. I have my stop that's instantly in there. I'll put my stop up where I want it at, just below. I'm going to go between the 9 and 21. I had a break and hold above my level. It's above the 9. That's my criteria. Right now, I'm up $250, $187. I can get out of this trade by clicking that button. And if this pauses at all, I get out of the trade and I'll re-enter. I'm up 375, I'm up 437. And it's pausing. I'm taking my money. Bang. All right, I don't piss around. If I see it, I jump in and out. I'll do that all day. Can I jump in again now? Well, pause. I shouldn't have because this right here is a double top. That was a bad. When I'm demonstrating stuff, I tend to do dumb things, right? This is why I don't trade my real money, right? There's a double top right here that I didn't look. like I should have. But it's okay. Maybe I'll get lucky that I can keep my stop wherever I want it, right? Protect my downside, but I can jump in and out like this all day long. And if it goes against me too much, then I'll just get out, rip the band-aid off, and go out. But see, here's another candle. Now it's pulling back. Of course, if I'd have done it the real smart way, I'd have my L2 up here, but I don't. And what am I in? I mean, I didn't even know what I was trading. ESs. All right. So watch here. Wants to pull. Look at all them orders there. Ooh. Anyway, we'll see. We'll give it a little bit of time, but all you have to do is just get out and then re-enter, right? You can move your stops wherever you want, make them tight. Look at that. I'm almost back to break even, but I'm worried about it's not going to go past this level right here because there's a little mini double top there. So I'm going to have to get up there. That was a dumb entry for me right there. But it's that easy. You can get in and out. When it pauses, I take my money and because it's not profit till you bank it, right? So I just jump in and out all the time. Now I don't necessarily jump out and then immediately jump back in like I just did, but sometimes I do, right? It's still a good trade, right? There's still, I just jumped in too soon and got a worse fill, but I'll give it some time here, right? I'm going to still keep my stop between the 9 and the 21. I'm going to put it just below my level there. I'm going to give it a little bit of room to breathe. This is actually too tight of a stop for trading the ES. You should have at least about an $8 spread for on a 1 minute candle. Well, my stop should really be probably down here somewhere, but I'm going to leave it here anyway. I don't want it to go the full way. So if this turns green because I entered foolishly, I can make money right up to here. So I'm going to, if this turns green at all, I'm going to take it. Don't care what the amount is. I'm going to click this button, lock in my profit the minute I see that turn green. And I'm at break even. If it may break through, but I'm worried about the level, right? That top. There it is. Boom, $125. Just took it. Bang, that quick. Just saw me make what, 600 bucks that quick, right? Again, now this is simulated count, folks. But this is what I do all day long. Now I will not re-enter unless it breaks and holds above this double top. I'm not going to wait because the statistical odds are this is going to bounce off. Now, will it bounce that far down? Probably not because I have indicators down here of the 9 to 21, right? But I am going to wait here. I'm not going to worry for the downside because it's probably limited. I got a level. I got the 9 to 21 here, and this was a pretty strong level. So if it does bounce back, could I make money from here to there? Yeah, I could. But I'm going to see if this might break through. It is the last part of the day, so people might be selling off. So, can I play the downside? Well, yeah, I would have my L2 up here. Again, I don't trade. I say it every day. I don't trade this time of the day. It's just too volatile for my liking, my risk tolerance. But I know Eric likes playing sometimes at the end of the day, but I don't. I just don't want to risk my real account. Now, I show you guys every day in here, but I'm not using my real money to do that. So, yeah. So, are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Oh
Are
yeah.
you not entertained?
Here we go.
Is this not why you are here?
Making money. There we go. So
Yeah,
now
Eric,
it's,
I'm pretty
see
sure
that?
you love it.
It's the same trading. It's the same thing you do every single day, Eric. Same
Same
thing you've done
levels.
for years. Trade your levels, trade your chart. Chart's a chart's a chart. Doesn't matter whether you're trading the indices or whether you're trading gold or silver, you're trading the euro, if you're trading oil, if you trade copper, it doesn't matter. A chart's a chart's a chart, right? You trade the chart, trade your levels, trade with the trading strategies that coach teaches us every single day, right? You get those down, you can trade anything. You don't have to have special skills, right? See, I could have played that double. What do we do at the top, right?
Yep.
Short on double tops. I did it, and I said the reason I did because this is all jammed together. I just didn't want to jump in that personally. You may have taken that trade, and I know Coach would have, right? Now, if
Yep.
I'm going to enter, I will enter on a break and hold below that, but I'm not going to at this point. But see, there it is. What did it do? Resisted right there at that indicator. Doesn't mean it won't continue down. This orders are all pretty much the same size. So there's not one humongous, gigantic order to draw it down like a magnet on the L2, but so they're all
Are
pretty.
you in the 1 minute or 2 minute?
Oh, 1 minute. Yes.
1 minute.
Okay. Can I play a bounce off this back to that level? Sure, I could, right? You can sit there and do that all day long, right? But right now, I'd have to again, and I don't trade this. Now, I made a lot of money off this morning, but it dropped out. It did one of these things, stepped down right this morning. I rode that bad boy all the way down to the basement over here. Whoa, that thing went crazy on us today. So, but yeah, I'm a scalper, so I'm in and out. Right now, you can see it kind of died here. It's sitting on a 9. I'm not going to do anything unless it breaks up above that. I can jump into a quickie long, or if it breaks below this level here, I get a break and hold below this line. I can jump in and write it down to the next levels. It's trying to decide what it wants to do here, right? Now I can use this way of buying, or I can go in here and do a quick buy, straight out naked type of buy. All right, I can go in here, click this, and try to make a couple dollars that way, but it's kind of risky. But I have my criteria that I try to stay with. I'm not always successful. I don't always follow my coach's rules like I should, but I'm going to wait on a break and hold because can I make money there? Yeah, right. But do I want to risk a pullback in that little short, brief area of time? It could very easily just turn around and bounce either off this indicator or bounce off my level here, right? And if it does that, then I may end up losing money. So I will wait. If I want to short this, if this starts a downward trend, then I can jump in on it, right? Or it's trying.
I'm up $7 right now on that one.
Yeah, see it, but you have a different risk tolerance than I do, right? You're we call you the spy whisperer, right? You know what ES does, and you have very good charts, and you're really confident on your charts, right? Because you've charted out your charts and have proven that your charts and your levels are very good over time, right? Same way I am with gold and oil, right? I'm very confident. Gold and oil, I'm not so confident here, even though I do have levels, right? But I don't have that confidence like you because you trade it all the time, right? You love it. So again, getting to know 1 to 5 things, right? Can I jump in this now? See if I'd have done that, it bounced off my level. That's why I'm waiting on a break and a hold below that before I jump in. Can I jump in there like that right now? I can, but it didn't break and hold. See, that's what I want to see is a break and hold, and it didn't do that by jumping in early. Now I've lost money, right? See how that works? That's why you hear me say 1,000 times, wait on the break and hold. Right now, I could still get lucky and this can still pull, but I broke
I'm
my
up.
own entry rules, right?
I'm
Go
up
ahead, Eric.
11. I'm up $11 right now off that pull
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about it is that, see, if I was to trade SPY, I would have been down right now because it's green right now in the 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm still green, even though it has a green, it's showing a green candle.
Yep.
I'm still up. So that's the beauty about it is that you don't have all this Greeks
Yep.
pressure attacking your contracts. So when the stock or when the future stock decides to decides to create a brief back
Mm-hmm.
situation
Yep.
or get any kind of micro bounce,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to lose that much money on your P&L profits. And guess what? You have so much time to react and get out of that contract faster compared to trading options. Like I said before, and I can stress it a lot of times, when you're trading options, in my opinion, right? Everybody has their own personal opinion, but in my personal opinion, since I've been trading for 2 years now, options should be the last thing you should learn how to trade.
Oh, definitely.
And hey, I didn't know anything. When I joined ADT, I first learned how to trade shares, and then after shares was options, and then after options, now I'm trading futures with Mark. But I took my time. I didn't rush in. I took my time. I paper traded. I listened to coach. I followed his rules. I watched a trillion videos. I put so much screen time that it'll probably take people so much time to catch up to me, the amount of screen time that I put in. And it shows, the way you chart, the way you set your levels, the which you, shave and collect profits when you're trading your options.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can see here with this whole breathe back, it's not affecting my contracts. It's not affecting. I only have one, and I imagine if I would have had 10, I wouldn't be scratching my head compared to like if I would had 10 spy contracts. You get
Exactly.
one little breathe back on spy, guess what?
Yep.
You're up 1,000. Now you're up 500. in a
Yep.
matter of half a blink. Not, your eye hasn't even blinked, and then
Yep.
you're already down.
Yep.
You already had lost half your value of your contracts. And you wait a minute, I haven't even blinked my eye, and I already lost a good $500 that quick. Exactly. The
Yep.
options, the volatility, and the Greeks really really are or do really do impact your contracts compared to here. Here, look at all this
Yeah.
up and down. I'm still up. I'm still up in the green. I don't
Yeah.
have to. If I was trading spot, I tell you this much. I would have been down maybe 30, 40, $50 right now with this whole nonsense up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Right, because it erodes your gains, and now you got to make $3 to get back your dollar. So that's the bad. That's the downfall of stock options. But now you do give up that accelerated, right? Accelerated earnings when you get something like this. I don't know what percentage it would be, but this big rise here would probably take your earnings 4 times higher than it would if you were just trading straight futures. However, if it's doing this down, it's also taking away 4 times away your money, right? So to get all this, if you would have been in here and this dropped on you like that, this is probably going to have to go not only back up to here where you started, it more likely will have to go up there. And sometimes that won't happen, right? Sometimes it
Yep.
does not recover, and you're just playing out. You just got to rip the Band-Aid off, right?
You're just
So
spinning on ice at that
yeah,
point,
yep,
wasting your time, and everybody over here cheering and happy, making money, and
yep,
you're over here getting frozen, getting stuck on a contract that's not even making you any money, and then you're hearing your buddy on the other corner for hooraying and applauding that he just made 3-4 grand, and you're over
hmm
here just wasting your life.
yep.
So absolutely.
And it's even more critical at this time of the day. It's power hour. It's the last half hour. People are dumping contracts, or if it dumped so far, then people jump in and buy them. You know, um, yeah. That my stop. I did have a stop. So you really put your account at risk trading at this time of day. So you don't dare. Again, this is paper money. It's not real. So you don't dare doing. Oh, let me go see what this one's doing. Right? Oh, I don't want to go. Oh, that one ain't no good either. I'm gonna see. Right? If you look away during power hour, you're gonna come back and your account's gonna be gone. Right? You got to stay on top of things, and you have to trade with stops and be really careful. Right? Now you can see right here. See how volatile this is. Just that little bit of movement is
What about
hopefully
what about
$125 down. Right?
Mark? What about time frames? Because you know how for options, between 12 and 1 is power hour.
Yep.
Does futures have the same scenario where
Yep.
they have like their
Yep.
last hour power hour?
Here's the thing you got to remember. Futures are the mother and father of stock options. This is not off of stop options. It's the other way around. Stock options are based on the movement of the futures. Okay? So SPY is the child of the ES or SPX, however you want to look at it, right? ES. Futures is what moves because this is the most heavily traded that there is. More of this traded than there is SPY. This is what moves the
So
markets.
so
Is
you're
your
saying
futures.
so in other words, you're saying that micro or the ES mini, micro ES main moves SPY. So
Yeah.
that one moves and
They're,
SPY follows it.
I mean, they're Siamese twins. I mean, they're hooked together on the hip. It's just that movement comes from here, right? This is the parent. Everything else is the children, right?
Gotcha.
Just the same way. I mean, you trading a micro chart is the same thing as trading this chart. It's just, everything's a tenth of the value. That's all, right? As a
Eric,
as a general.
if you wanted to fill up your 4 screens and you're trading ES, you could load the top, what is it, Mark, 7 or 10 stocks in their charts and watch
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Because as they start to dump, you'll see it on the S&P. It's usually delayed by a little bit.
Yep.
So there's
Gotcha.
a little trick for you.
See how volatile this is? And again, you should have like a or a $3 or $4 difference on your stop, which is substantial. So if you can't afford to do that, you shouldn't be trading this. So I'm it's just sitting here teetering, right? I would never be trading at this time. I just don't do it. It's just too crazy. Look how just that little bit. Now I'm down $500, fake money, but
Now,
watch.
see, for holding that contract, I was down $8. Now I'm up again. I'm up green.
Yeah.
See, if I was contracts, I would have been mega down. right now.
Options. Yeah, option
Oh yeah.
contract. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here it's just simple up and down. You either, if it goes up, you're making $1. If it goes down a dollar, you're back. You're at zero, right? So,
That's
and again,
crazy.
it is. It's just like trading stocks. It really is.
Yeah.
So, see how
It's
look at
like
how this.
share.
See how
It's
crazy
like
that is.
shares.
It is. It is essentially is the same, other than you're trading on a margin account and you can trade it up and down. We make money when it goes up. We make money when it goes down. We can even make money when it goes sideways.
Oh, there he goes, Billy. There
Yep.
goes
See,
that bull.
yeah. See how that stop worked? It stopped me out right instantly. That's why you always trade with a stop, right? Again, this is fake money, but then I wouldn't let it do that far. But um, it's the beauty of it. It's just, and the other thing, if you're trading, let's say you're trading on a margin account with stocks or stock options, how much do you have to have in your account at the end of every day to not get a pattern day trader violation? 25,000, right? 25,000 or more has to be in your account on a stock or stock options account. Margins in futures has no such requirement. You could have $10 in your account. Now you're not going to be able to trade anything, but it doesn't matter what's left in your account at the end of the day, as long as you have enough to cover what you're trading. So, if you have a bad loss, and you can put more in it. But there's no pattern day trading rules in the futures market. As long as you have enough money in to be able to in your margin account to cover one contract, then you can trade it. So, and
Nice.
instant settlement of your funds and your gains. So if I make $100 on a trade, as soon as I exit this trade and I make that $100, not only is my margin returned back to my account, but I can instantly trade my gains. Right?
Nice.
What happens when you trade stocks and stock options? You have to wait. It's got a T+1 settlement, right? So you have to wait till the next morning when the stock market opens before you can even trade the money that you traded the day before. So you can sit here, it's instant settlement, bang, bang, bang. That's as you can do it, right?
So let's, for example, what he's saying is for all the newbies out there, TikTokers, YouTubers, what he's saying is when you're trading options on a cash account, and let's say you're trading off a 1K account, $1,000, and
Yep.
you buy, let's say, 3 options off of Apple, it costs you about $500. Well,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? Now you only have $500 to trade, and you have to wait the next day to trade again those $500. Um, with with futures, let's say you pay the same amount, $500, and you're up $5, and you take the $5. Now you can trade $1,005. Is that correct, Mark?
That's correct. Instant settlement means instant reuse of that money.
You don't
Nice,
gotta
ladies.
wait for a whole day, or let's just say you made a few stupid mistakes, a few dumb trades because you weren't paying attention, or the market was too choppy, or vice versa,
Mm-hmm.
and then goes all your P&L, and you're like, oh crap, now I only got this much of buying power, and there comes a good place, and you're like, oh yeah, now here comes a good place, now here comes volume. All of a sudden, when I don't have any buying power, now it's a good play. Well, guess what? With futures, you'll still have your buying power. You don't have to wait a full day.
Yeah, exactly.
8 cents.
Does that sound interesting to you there out on social media land? How's that sound? Did that sound good? If it sounded good to you, give me a number one. Put a number one in the chat there if that sounded good. Hey, we got to get our likes up too. There we go. Eric, you can't. One, you already were talking. There we go. Italian Frankie. Doug,
I'll
you're
start
the
it.
moderator. There you go.
I'll
Yeah,
start
see,
the trend.
so there's the benefits of all that. Doing that. Now, we have our memberships that are on sale. Okay. So you need to go over to our AmericanDreamTrading.com and pick up those memberships today. We haven't had flash sales go on. Okay. And I'll show you our Discord right here. This is the Discord. I mean, there's people put all kinds of things in there. There's videos. Anytime we post new videos, it shows up in there. There's Futures Lounge where we talk about things. Here's our live futures chat. We're discussing trades, right? There's all the discussions going on today itself. People post things in there, and different levels and stuff, and comments. There's the flash sale right there. So you can get a VIP lifetime. There's also those are on a flash sale, but that diamond membership, that is the reason right there. That gets you access to every single membership we have now or we'll ever have in the future. Here, I posted a little thing on my chart this morning on this ES that we were just in here earlier. I got in on this trade. I made a boatload of money off that drop. And you can see I do post generally what my profits are, not every single time, but generally I do, right? And then we have a gold lounge. We have the gold live chat that you get in there, and they focus on trading Apple all day long, right? We have the same thing with the futures. The gold members have the live Apple chat, and they post what they make. I mean, David's a moderator. He actually posts he shows his statements right in there. Now that video, David said it. What it was, 300,000 he'd made or something. He's I think what did he say today? 450 or 460,000.
He's close to 500,000 now.
Yeah, just using Coach's 2-minute EWO principle, and probably 90% of that money all came from just trading Apple every single day. Matter of fact, Eric's in there, one of our moderators, helping out, doing the same thing. It's phenomenal what they're doing in there. I don't even hang out in there. I don't. I'm actually trading 100% futures now. I haven't even traded a. Oh, look, they're splitting the Apple. Chop, chop, chop. And there's the waiting on. So there's all kinds of stuff in there. Some days Apple's really good. Some days it ain't. We have a VIP lounge. You can go in there and talk with them. Membership, our general membership lounge. But in our, free, you can go here with our new members. It tells you all about the different things that we have. And we have our free education. Tells you start here and go through these things. There's all kinds of, tells you a tutorial there, how to get going. We've got all kinds of videos and stuff here, how to set things up, quick settings on different things, stock education, training videos. You can even look at a little bit of crypto and futures, those type of things. But you can go into our community. We also have, it's up here, right? Let me see, that is up. I keep telling you about discounts. Here's the discounts that you get by getting our free Discord. You can go up here. I'll show you some of them here. There's you can get a discount off of Webull. There's the TradingView discount, which is what you see on my screen. Save $2,000 on a new Tesla. Save money on a Rivian. It doesn't say how much. You'd have to click it and see. Starlink. Save money on crypto accounts. SoFi checking. So there's things in there that you can get for free just by having a free membership, right? And then we go through here and it tells you can go in there and look more about all our individual memberships as you desire to do so. So go over there, our free Discord, AmericanDreamTrading.com. What are you waiting on? Who doesn't like? I don't understand who doesn't like free. Why aren't all of you running over there? Maybe you already did. Maybe that's the issue. Did you all already got our free Discord? Well, Free Ride said I started today with the Webull setting video. Looks so cool. All right, good. Glad you're having a good experience. Have you, if you don't mind asking, answered Free Ride? Did you happen to go into the stock lounge and say hi or ask any questions there? Did you get to take advantage of that? Well, we'll wait. Free Ride. If you want to make any comments about your experience in there, feel free to type them in. Let us know what you think. While you're there, go ahead, go to Stock Lounge, ask a question, see how long it takes for somebody to answer your question for you. I think you'll be amazed. We have one heck of a community. Okay, he said he hasn't been in that part of it yet. He'll have a long weekend. Okay, well, thanks for the feedback. Check it out. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can go in there and kick the tires, plus the free training, videos, and educational documents on top of it. So, congratulations. Was it hard to get the free Discord free ride? Was it super hard, or did you just have to do a couple clicky clicks? And this is over. He's over in TikTok, so for those of you on TikTok, you can read that answer there. You'll find it super easy. All right. Let's backtrack here a little bit on some questions. We got about 15 minutes left in the trading day. Yes, I do trade off the break of the 9. Like, I wasn't paying attention, but right here, there's a break of the 9 right here. That's that little blue line. I would enter on this candle. Some scalpers would enter as soon as it breaks it. I'm a little bit more conservative, so I wait for the break and hold. It's a stronger indicator, no guarantee, but it is a stronger indicator of the continuation of the movement, either up or down. So again, now we got this. It'll be a triple top come up here. So it'll probably come up here and reject, but anything can happen. It's now power hour. It can blow right through that and go to the moon. And then when it gets up here so far, people will sell it off and it can plummet just as fast. Now, I told you that the other day, and it kept going. The moon never stopped, did it? So we sat there waiting for it to retract. And I don't know. They just shoved it up there and never did sell it off.
And also, you have a somewhat of a W formation there. If it can break
Mhm.
and hold above that double top at
Yep.
134.00,
Yep.
that would have a beautiful W formation towards the upside. And maybe if we even have time, could possibly test your next previous high level there at 135.00.
Yep. And I have a line. Boy, now I feel very good, Eric. You told it 135. Well, you have a line there. Well, so do I. So that makes me feel even better. Yeah, the more times it retests it and the quicker that it retests it. Now, you could get something that'll touch it here and then it won't touch it again for 3 or 4 hours and it'll come back up. And they may not retest it for another day. But the faster that it comes back to retest that level, the statistically more likely it is to break through the next, maybe not the next time, but quick, right? Quicker. But as you
And
can
Mark,
see, it pulled back a little bit or went up a little bit, but it's pulled back. Yes, sir.
And also, Mark, if you think about it, you can actually execute this 2 minute EWO,
Mm-hmm.
coach 2 minute EWO strategy
Yep.
to the T,
Yep.
and while sipping lemonade. The reason why I say is because you don't have any Greek spot in your butt. So when you
That's
do
right.
get these rejections off this triple top, you can still hold on to your contracts because guess what? Yeah, you're gonna go down to touch the EMAs, but keep in mind those EMAs are your support baselines. So as long as it
Yep.
doesn't break and hold your EMAs and doesn't fully break of structure, let me
Mm-hmm.
ask you this: Do we have we seen a full break of structure yet on the
No,
on
obviously not. No. And my
Nope,
camera's
right?
broke. What's going on?
2155 is so active, the river's still flowing towards the top, and now
Mhm.
we're just trying to test this triple top to see if we can make newer highs. Can or not break or hold above 6,134? If it can, perfect. It's gonna retouch base with 134.50 and then some if it could, and if we have enough time.
Yep. Well, that's the problem, right? Time, right? We could get a
Yep.
lot of sell off here. My camera's froze up, so I'm switching over here to something else off of it. And then I'm going to reload my camera. And
Yeah, because when you're trading SPY, this is how I trade it. I'll go in, and 2 minute EWO, and I'm shaving once I hit
there
these
we go.
floors, these ceilings,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say once we're above this 134, boom, I shave. Now I only have 5 contracts left. I'm still holding 5 left. It's
Yep.
gonna it's gonna do his little dance. It's gonna touch support at 129.96, and then it's gonna retouch again. Now it's called a double top or whatever, triple top.
Mm-hmm.
Shave again. Now I
Yep.
got 3 contracts left. But
Yep.
guess what? I have to
Boom.
do that because if I don't, Greece is gonna eat my contracts. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I have to collect profits.
You only have, well, technically with, if you had SPY stock options, you can trade the
And there
415,
and there
right?
goes that pop on
Yep.
MSE main.
Yep.
Beautiful.
There it is. Look at that.
Jeez. You see, guys?
See how
You
volatile this is? You never know. Now this could reverse just as
oh
fast.
my
There,
look
look
at
at,
this.
oh, look at that.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. This is beautiful.
Hour.
Yep.
This is beautiful. See, I can
You'd have
just
got
be
in at the break of
trading.
the 9. That is
Wow.
30 ticks. 30 times, what is it? 12? 30, yeah,
Damn.
1250
12:15.
Let me
times
ask you
ES.
30.
this.
That's $375 in 246 minutes on
Wow.
one contract. One contract that costs you True cost $2.90. Just say $3-4, right?
Wow, this is so
Yeah,
freaking amazing,
yeah.
man.
You had 5, that'd be almost $1,900 in 6 minutes.
Wow, no wonder Danny Trey switched to futures. He's like the heck with options.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not every investment vehicle has its distinct advantages, right? It's just what you want to give and what you want to take. I give up the Greeks. I will give up the Greeks just for the simple fact that if it does pull back on me, I don't have to fight all day to get that money back, right? I don't have. It's not forcing me to sit there all day. Okay, if I lose $1, fine. If it goes back up and I make my dollar back, great, right? But I don't have to make $3 to get my dollar back. That's what I'm willing to give up. You give up certain things to gain other things, right? And there's a reason for stock options, and you're going to make you know more money on the acceleration than you will with futures. But I don't have to deal with none of that. I don't care if it's 5 minutes for the market closes. I'm still going to make the same amount of money on the same amount of movement as at the end of the day as I did at the beginning of the day.
So you know what I would do with that contract, Mark? Look at ES main.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the 2155.
Yep.
I would have entered right off the first 2 minute EWO, and then I would have turned off my 9 EMA and just base it off the 2155, and just ride it all the way towards the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get out once the 2155 band crosses again. That'll be my out skis.
Yeah. See, I couldn't do that. I couldn't stomach all this. Here, I'm grunking.
I
I'm an
could,
all.
and the reason why is
Well, you
because
can, right? I
there's no
can't.
Greeks.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
no Greeks. You
Yeah,
know.
if now that's the beauty of the EWO, it gets you a good entry. Now Eric's talking about the entry, which would have been over here, right? So anything
Yeah.
above basically this line is all profit, right? Let me change the color so you can see that, right? So this line up, anything above that is pure profit. It's 100% profit above this yellow line here, right? Let me make it real thick so those of you at home can see it. So if you'd got in here, down here, which would have been your entry, right, on the EWO. Oops, I did the
One
wrong line.
contract. Just
One
do the
contract.
math.
I did the wrong line. Sorry, it's this line here. All right.
Let's just
So
say I bought it there.
if you bought it there, there's a little measuring tool. Okay. So if I bought it right here to where it's at now and rode that up till now, that is up 80, just say 85 ticks. Do the math, 85 times 1250 per contract.
12.50 times 86.
Yeah, call it 85, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
1,075.
On one contract for basically $5
1,000.
cost.
Wow.
Now, yes, you may be able, that's how you play at EWO, and that's the way you should play it. And 99% of the people should be trading EWO. So anytime once it gets above this line, basically, you don't have to worry about what happens, right? Because
Exactly.
everything from here up is all profit, right?
Yep.
So yes, you are right. You don't care about all this little stuff. Now, yes, you're giving up profit, but you also have a get out of the trade criteria, right? You're not
I'm
going to let it come all the way down, but
but,
yeah, would I be able
yep.
to do this if I'm watching the trade? No, I get freaky. When I see pullbacks, I'm taking my money. I'm getting out. I will re-enter. That's the issue. And it's kind of strange because my first full year with ADT, this is all I did was EWs. That's why I believe in them so much. I mean, let's just proof of the pudding right here. If you got in
Yeah.
on the entry and let this thing run to EWO like it should, again, you
Yep.
have to make your own decision when to get out. But I've become such a scalper now. I just I just would just have a nervous breakdown doing this now for some
My
reason.
my
But
problem is that I'm greedy. I want more,
yeah,
more, 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 more.
right, right. Let's see, I would be thinking jump in here, grab it, and then switch to a short and ride it back down, and lock in my profits every time, and then jump back in. Lock in my profits, jump in. Lock in. Again, the longer you hold, the better you are because you're not incurring additional transaction costs, correct? So your
Yeah.
costs are lower overall. So it
Now,
is better to hold as long as you can.
now, if it was an option contract, it is really hard to hold it all the way up. I've done it before multiple
Yeah.
times, but it's
Hmm.
freaking hard to hold a lot of contracts. Yeah, I'll hold maybe two or three at the very top because I've been shaving myself all the way towards the top. I entered 50 contracts or I entered 40 contracts, and then I shave myself as I ride it all the way to the top. And then once I'm close to being towards the top, I only have very few left. The reason why is because I don't want that much pressure behind my back. And then two, I don't want the Greeks eating up my contracts. And then three, I don't know where it's going to be the ceiling at. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Right. Well, just like this drop right here. This is a 300 and just call it 300, rounded up, $312 drop. So, would I like to see $300 evaporate? No. But even if I did play the pure EW and let it go, because it's all still 100% profit once I'm above this yellow line, right? This is all profit. So what if it pulls back if you let it ride? Now, how long is it going to take you to recover that $300 drop as it goes up, right? So you may have to come clear back here to get that $300 back, right? So you may
Yep.
not be as far ahead of the stock option by letting it run if you didn't shed. But coach teaches us, right? If you're in an EWO, when you
Yep.
get a pullback, you shed and then let your take lock in. This would be like a 50% you would get rid of and hold the other 50% and let them run, right? If you get another pullback, you shed another 20% and rinse and repeat till they're all gone, right? And then let your last one run. So, but I'm a scalper, Eric. You have more patience than I do, and I'm a boomer, and I should have patience, right? But I don't. So,
I'm just
well,
greedy, and that's what causes me to be more patient.
yep, yeah. Well, you're. I'm not going to say your age, but you're under 40, right? And you are
Yeah.
retired because of ADT. So what's that tell you? What you're doing must work, right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm I just I've been doing so 90% of my trades I would say are just from too many EWO. Just trading Apple, just trading SPY. I mean you hardly ever hear me scalp. I'm not really of a scalper guy.
Right, right.
I mean I can't scalp. Don't believe me, I know how to scalp and I can
Hmm.
scalp like no other. I just I find it more challenging holding on to the contract and finding my initial goal of where I want to potentially
Yep,
be at on those contracts.
yep.
Um and the 2 minute EWO gives me the opportunity to give me a higher percentage. I like seeing that I'm up 3, 4, 5, 800, 900% on my contracts.
Hmm.
It just gives me a bigger trophy. In other words, it makes me
Right,
feel proud,
right.
um for being patient, for making sure that okay, let's see if it can break and hold above 134. Oh, perfect, it did. Now let's see if it can break above 6140. Let's see if it can retest above there. Yeah, I'm only gonna leave maybe 2 3 contracts left, but I'm still kind of curious.
Right.
I'll let them ride. Along as everything meets its criteria, as long as we're above the 9, as long as we're above VWAP, everything looks golden. I'm playing my music on the side. The dog's not barking. I'm good.
Yes. And that's all on the 2 minute EWO. And you can see this is a proven investment strategy that Coach has developed over his 33 years of experience in the market. And he's taught us this all, right? And if you'd have entered in, like he said, you'd have got in down here. And I'm still surprised this thing climbing with 30 seconds left in the market. I figured it'd be a big sell off. There still could be right at 4 o'clock. But um, anyhow, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com, grab our free Discord, that diamond membership that's all inclusive, all in one time payment, never pay for anything ever again, gives you instant access to every single lifetime membership that we have now and will ever have in the future. It will be all included one time. You will never pay for anything again the entire time. I do thank you all for being here today. Hopefully, you picked up a little bit of information. We are live 3 times a day here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I am live here with the Futures Education and Trading program at from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and at 5 p.m. today and each and every day we have the aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Go check that out. Hang out with Dawn. Tell her you came from the future. She'll know what you mean. and it's a more relaxed talk about your trades after the day, ask questions. You can even join the panel with an open mic and talk to her live. It's very little relaxed, laid back. They have a good time over there. I try to stop in every now and then myself. So check it out. Again, thank everybody for being here. Anybody that you run into today, try to make their day a little bit brighter because you don't know what's behind that smile. So thank you. I will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. See ya.